Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy Captain DMV up in the building. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Happy Saturday. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Today. Let me turn this down a little bit, Today, we are in LA. Hey, that rhymes. LA. Today, we are in LA. Heading up to I was about to say San Francisco. Heading up to Seattle, Washington. Today is about to be a 2 hour, 9 minute flight, give or take. Um, yeah, and we are in Alaska livery. Find the Alaska livery, the 737-800. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry. Also, today is 7-Eleven. You got your free Slurpee. Get it. Me and the lovely wife just got they got free Slurpee because today is 7-Eleven. So get your Slurpee today before 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 they run out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this plane started and we're gonna get on out of here. Once again, this is live weather. And this time, we always on the East Coast. Today I decided to be on the West Coast today. Land some daytime landing. Always nighttime landing. Give nighttime landing a break. So let's go ahead and turn on her EFB. Let's go ahead and get this puppy up and running. Let's go. Battery. Sounds like my daughter's home. Emergency exit lights. Must have put the chain on the door. I didn't know she was coming home. What was it? Oh, emergency exit light. Let's go get ground power. Ground power is up and running. Let's get one little fuel pump on. Let's go check our flaps and slats. Good. And IRS's line. And let's go flight recorder. That's that. That's good. Mark airspeed warning test, number 1. And number 2. Stall warning test, number 1. And number 2. See, one thing I like about the iFly one, you just press it. Just click both of them and it does it automatically. Let's go get our Windows heats on. Window heats. And test our probes. There you go. And let's get our hydraulic pumps. Ease off, ease on. Come down and test our cockpit voice recorder. Hold it. Green light. That's good. Then we're going to turn on our chime and our fasten seatbelt sign. All right. Looks like we got everything up and running. Let's go. I like my arches, the traffic arch, for the traffic. All right, let's go to the EFB. And request data from SimBrief. Low plane from Simbury. Go to performance tool. Let's get our Navigraph up. My hill is killing me. We are leaving off a 2.5 right. Import from OFP. Import weather. 29.901 on the altimeter. Let's go ahead and calculate. All right, let's go to the FMC. And go to FMC. Positive in it. Airport is Kilo Lima Alpha X-ray. That in there. Next page. GPS left. Previous. Go put that in. Go to route. Take that. Put it in origin. Request flight plan. LAX to Seattle. Set payload. Set fuel. Select route. Let that load in. Let's get packets loaded up. All right, load that in. Loading, loading, loading. Loading, loading, loading. All right, runway is 25 left. No, I'm sorry, 25 right. I'm sorry. Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, 25 right. Go ahead, put that in the runway. Go ahead, activate and execute. Next, equip aircraft with Wi-Fi, IFE, and flight entertainment. I don't think they have TVs in the back of this one. Play boarding music. Go ahead, start boarding. Go ahead and start getting people boarded. Go to GSX. Request boarding. All right. Let's go to departure and arrival. Go to LAX departure. We are taking from departure is Lady J4. And what's that? Castro, Session, whatever it's called. Attach pushback, no. Don't have to. All right. Execute. Go to index. Seattle arrival, which is Hawks Z8 and LKV. And our approach is runway 16 right, ILS 16 right, and Agani, whatever. Execute. Let's go init ref and perf init request. All right, let's go load that. Flight level 380. What we got on? Dang, I don't even know what I put. That's all good. All right, passengers should be boarding. Passengers are boarding. This, oh, they wearing the, okay, Alaska uniform. All right. Now that passengers are boarding, we are in LA during the summertime. So let's go get APU started. Go outside. APU is up and running. Waiting for it to come on. There you go. Let's go and get packs on.
Good afternoon. This way, please.
All right.
On behalf of the cabin crew, I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight. As you find your seat,
Let's go
be sure
back down to the
keep your
FMC.
carry-on items in the overhead
We're gonna
bins
execute
and
that.
smaller items underneath the seat in front of
And
you.
go to
If you
N1
have
limit.
trouble finding a location for
Our
any
select
of your carry-on
temperature
items, please use the
is
flight attendant
35.
button over your seat and somebody will assist you. After you put your carry-on items in the overhead
And
bin
ready
and
is
it is
takeoff
full,
2.
make sure you close it as a courtesy to other
Takeoff.
passengers. Also be sure that the
Flaps
aisle
is
is clear
5.
and sit down so that way other passengers can get by you. If you are seated in an emergency exit row,
CG
please review the exit seating
24.3.
responsibilities
Let's
in
go
the safety
confirm
chart
our
provided for you.
V-speeds.
Please make sure that you are
147.
able and willing to perform these actions. If you're not, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can be reseated. You are free
I forgot I
to
did
use
set
your
that
portable
camera.
electronic devices during the boarding process. We
Alright,
ask that larger
147.
electronic devices are stowed once we depart from the gate. Thank you and welcome aboard.
Heading is 252. And let's go and initial takeoff. Initial altitude is 8,000. All right, let's go arm auto throttle, VNAV, and LNAV. Go get like auto brakes, reject the takeoff.
May I see your boarding pass?
All right, they're
May I see your
boarding.
pass?
Let's do some tests. Excuse me. All right. Okay, that's good.
This way.
Test that. Cool.
Welcome on board.
Okay, TRRA.
Hello.
Systems tests.
Boarding
Welcome to the chat
Slide slow.
and to the stream.
Pull up.
Appreciate you.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Airspeed.
May
Move.
I see your boarding
Airspeed. Move.
Let me I did all that work and set this up and I didn't even put it up here. There we go.
Welcome on board.
how they almost done out here. Okay, the rear is done. Well, the rear is almost done. Front bin, they still got some work to do.
This way, please.
Alright. Alright, cool.
We are ready to go when you are.
Alright, looks like PACX is done.
Welcome on board.
GSX is still boarding. All right, GSX is done boarding. That means we are done outside as well. Hell, he still got one more bag. You slow, bro. You are slow. He done. He back here chilling. You still finishing. All right. That's done. Let's where's GSX? Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's hurry up and get up out of here. We got a 2-hour flight ahead of us. Prepare for pushback. Release ground power. They need a key binder so you can close the door.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen,
All
and
right,
welcome
let's go
aboard
ahead
Flight
get
1311.
wheel
with
pumps
service to
on,
Seattle. Our flight time will be
and
roughly
our beacon
2
lighters
hours
on.
and 4 minutes. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap.
Bypass pin
The
inserted.
turntables and seatbacks must be in the full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, secure doors for departure.
Chalks removed. Doors are armed. Get the set up, sure.
Locking gear.
See, the one thing about the iFly set does all this automatically. That's fine right there. Alright, legs. Alright, we're going to do nose right, nose left, tail right.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Start at will. Wow, what the hell? I swear GSX is on another level. All right, let's go with engine number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the flight attendants for a safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light is fastened, please make sure that your
Alright, let's
seatbelts
go
are
ahead and
fastened
introduce
low and
fuel.
tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another
There
and
we go.
tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire flight as we may experience unexpected turbulence. Please take a few moments to now locate one of the several emergency exits on this aircraft. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you.
Please
In case
set
of an
parking brakes.
emergency and we need to evacuate the
Alright,
aircraft,
parking
there's
brake is
lighting
set.
on the
Waiting
floor
your
that will guide
confirmation
you.
for a good engine start.
You can go ahead. You can go ahead and release.
Cabin pressure, an oxygen mask will drop in front of you. Spread the
Cockpit
flow
to
of
ground.
oxygen, pull the
We
mask
have a good
towards
engine
you
start.
and place it firmly
You can
over your
disconnect.
nose and mouth. Secure the
Unlocking
elastic
gear.
band behind your head and tighten the straps if necessary. And don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask and you can breathe normally. If you're traveling with children, now's the time to pick your favorite one, but secure your mask and then assist others. Keep your mask on until a member of the crew advises you it's safe to remove it. In the unlikely event of a water landing, a life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Flip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the strap to tighten. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft.
Let's go ahead and start number 1.
If your life vest does not inflate automatically, blow into the mouthpieces for manual
Tow truck
inflation.
disconnected.
Each
Bypass
vest is
pin
equipped
removed.
with a whistle and light. If necessary, your seat cushion can
Left
be
is
used
clear,
as a
right is
secondary
clear.
flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug
Let's
the
go
cushion
ahead
to
and
your chest.
introduce fuel.
Once again, all devices must be in airplane mode and your larger devices must be turned off and stowed at this time. Please securely stow your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position.
Alright, she released
This is a non-smoking flight.
the
Tampering
bypass
with, disabling,
pin.
or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. All of this information can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of you. Please read it and let a cabin member know if you have any questions.
Alright, we got
Thank you for flying with
good
us today. We hope
starts.
you enjoy your flight.
Let's go get Gen 1, Gen 2. Let's get our packs back running. Turn off the bleed. Let's go get our hydraulic pumps on, pitot tubes on, and let's go get our yaw damper. We are going at flight level 380. And our elevation at Seattle is 432. Let's go just put 450. Alright, let's go get flash 5. Alright, go left aileron, right aileron, nose up, nose down, left rudder, right rudder. Alright, flight controls are free and right. Alright, let's go ahead and get the APU off. Don't need that anymore. And taxi light. And let's go ahead and release parking brake. Alright, let's get Toby. Alright, let's go on, get out of here. Alright, come out here and make a left. Let's go. Alright. Hello, Emily. How's it going? Welcome to the track. I said track. Stream and chat. Appreciate you. Oh, Lord.
Cabin is secure. secure. Ready for departure.
I like my hair. What's left of it. I guess. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. A little short taxi. We go ahead, go tell the flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. Once again, we are heading out of LA and heading to Seattle. You know, this would be really the first time I landed in Seattle. I'm always leaving out of Seattle or departing Seattle, but I never really landed in Seattle. I think I did like a long time ago, back when I was on console. Yeah, we're gonna go all the way to the end. I feel like I'm a little crooked, but all right. I'll go check recall. All right, we're good. On that VNAV is set. All right, and let's get out of here. Let's go 40%. Toga.
Airspeed live. $80.
Okay. Rotate.
Positive rate.
You're up. those down a little bit. Past 2,000 feet. Let's go, flaps 1. Go flaps up. Alright, coming up on 4,000. And we're coming up on 5,000. And we'll go ahead and put the autopilot on. And we can turn off Toby. There's LA. Yeah. Right, was that Malibu? Let's go and go to 38,000. Let's go to 280 on the speed. No, you can't. All right.
we have now passed 10,000 feet, you may turn on larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight and do not form a line near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you will be required to pay a small fee. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks
passing
to our
10,000
partners.
feet. Let's go ahead and clean up the
Connect to
aircraft.
Wi-Fi to find out more
Let's get our
information.
taxi light off. Runway landing lights off. Runway turn off lights off. Turn our engine starts to off. And rejected takeoff. The auto brakes to off. All right. My lovely wife. All right, we're making this left turn. 7 minutes after departure. Ah, hit the wrong button. Turn it down a little bit. Huh? All right. All right. Just passed 15,000 feet and still climbing. Excuse me. I got these camera binding, key bindings for the camera all backwards. This is supposed to be number 1 because I use my number pad. This is supposed to be number 1 view because it's the number 1 engine, and this is supposed to be number 2 view. This is number 1. All right, we're coming up on 18,000, and we're going to switch over. All right, coming up on 19,000, still climbing. Climbing up to 38,000 feet. Excuse me. Once again, this is live time, live weather. $20,000. 18,000 feet to go. Hey Joe. Hey Joe, wait. I always wonder who comes up with these waypoints. Excuse me. That's what I always want to know. Who comes up with these waypoints? Now, I get it. In certain areas, you will have waypoints that are associated with that city. Like, for example, Dallas. You will have waypoint like Emmett or Cowboy or something Starbucks. Where it'd be like it won't be the whole word. I know in Baltimore they have like Raven or something like that. But it's like when you get away from the city, it's like these waypoints. Oh no. Yeah, oh. These waypoints, I don't yarn when I'm not on stream. When I'm on stream, I start yarning for some reason. I don't know why. But I don't maybe because it's TV, I don't know. But you're gonna see me yarn a couple more times. So no, I'm not sleepy. I mean I did get off work. Got off work. Um I started setting up for the stream. Then me and the wife went out, get some Chipotle, and then 7-Eleven has free Slurpee. And so make sure y'all go out and get your free Slurpee at 7-Eleven. Because today is July the 11th, 7-Eleven. So free Slurpees all day. Make sure y'all get y'all's. All right, coming up on 25,000. And still climbing. California is a big state. You don't realize until you fly over California, it's a big freaking state. Like any state, you got to get on the plane to go to another city. It's a big state. Like you got to hop on a plane just to get from San Diego to San Francisco or Oakland. That's a big state. Texas is saying Texas is the same way. You got to hop on a plane to get from like Corpus Christi to Dallas Fort Worth or to San Antonio. It's ridiculous. I think Florida's the same way. Like you go to like South Beach, Florida, like Miami, you got to hop on the plane just to go like to Sarasota or to like Destin or to Jacksonville. That's when you know the state that you live in is big. Like it's freaking huge. Like to get to another city, you have to hop on a plane. See, I live in Maryland. See, Maryland, it's not that big. Not big at all. Matter of fact, it's one of the smallest states in America. We have to drive everywhere. Like to get to another city, you got to drive. And to get to like to the farthest part of Maryland is like it's only like an hour, maybe hour and a half drive. That's it. Plus, we only have actually one airport in Maryland, one major airport in Maryland anyway, which is BWI, Baltimore. The other two is in Virginia. You got Reagan National, DCA. That's in Virginia. And then you have Dulles International, which is Northern Virginia. And then the other airport is Andrews Air Force Base, which is a military base. So, all right. Coming up on flight level 320. Welcome, everybody that's in the chat, in the stream. Appreciate it. If you could do me a favor, if you haven't done so already, please hit that like and subscribe button. I do appreciate it. Doesn't cost anything, and it definitely doesn't hurt. Please hit that like and subscribe button. I dearly appreciate it. I do appreciate it. And also to help my channel to grow. I appreciate it. All right, about to get over some clouds. We are just passing 33,000 feet. Got a little clouds going, cloud action going. Cool. Like I said, this is really like the first time I've actually flown into Seattle. I've done it once. That doesn't count because one, the airport scenery that I had was some garbage, and two, it was on last time I flew into Seattle was when I was on console. Yes, I started my flight sim career on Xbox. Didn't have a PC at the time when I first started, which was about what, 2 years ago? 2.5 years ago? No. I've been flight simming since 2022. 2022 is when I started flight simming. Because I remember I was working at Amazon at the airport, working with the 767s. Yeah, 2022. That's when I started my flight simming career. And that's when, like I said, that's when I had console. That's when I was on console. I was on console. And I used to criticize people that was on PC. I used to criticize. I was like, man, that's a game. No PC ain't gonna run no game that good, that well, without blah 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 blah. That's why it's only for console. That's why if you have a console, it's built for that. It can handle a game. But then I started, noticing people on YouTube that had PCs. Let me head over.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our cruising altitude. We will shortly begin our in-flight service. We offer a variety of complimentary beverages and snacks. For your information, we are currently cruising en route to Seattle Tacoma International,
Why
with a
is this
remaining
on?
flight time of approximately 2 hours 32 minutes. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the...
I keep turning it off, but it keeps popping back on. Anyway, so yeah, I was criticizing people on PC. I would watch people on YouTube, streamers on YouTube, stream their videos and their flights, and then their PC would crash. I'm like, see, ah, PC's not built for that. But I kept watching. I kept watching people, watching people stream on their PCs. And then I noticed people were getting the hardware, like the wing control, FMC, the MCDU, the autopilot panel, the EFIS, overhead panels, uh, all types of stuff, radio panels. And I'm like, why stuff like that don't come out from Xbox? And then as I was watching people, on PC, you have to run like a whole nother program. Like for example, for wing control, for the FMC, the autopilot panel, the EFISes, all the stuff like that, you have to run Simat Pro. Now I think like Moby Flight can run wing control stuff, but I use Simat Pro for all my wing control stuff. And you gotta have that running in the background in order for that stuff to work. And when you're on console, you can't have that because you can't download it. You can't download other programs or other apps. Well, you can download apps, but it's like Netflix and Facebook and YouTube or NFL them type of apps. I'm talking about like Moby Flight or Simat Pro or stuff like that. Can't download that stuff on Xbox or on console. And I was getting jealous, literally getting jealous. People were flossing their stuff. I was like, man, I like to have that. Only thing they had for console are rudder pedals, like the Thrustmaster rudder pedals, the Thrustmaster yoke and throttle quadrant. Turtle Beach had a yoke and yoke and throttle quadrant. Um, that will work on console because all that stuff is just plug and play. Just plug it in, and bam, there you go. It works. But if you want to run something else, like a radio panel like this, like my PU Air Career radio panel, that's not gonna work. It might turn on because the console's giving it power, but as far as it working, nah, because you need a whole nother app. Download it from PU Air Career's website for it to run, for it to connect. It has to have that bridge to connect from the console. Well, yeah, the game and the console. And then that app is the bridge that connects the hardware to the game or to the console. By because you can't download any applications for it to run, you can't use it. And then I realized also, I said, well, shit, well, shoot, uh, a PC is just like an Xbox. It's like a PlayStation. It has fans. Xbox has a fan. It has a graphics card. PC has a graphics card. So does the Xbox. The Xbox have RAM and memory. So does the PC. The Xbox has a CPU. So does the PC. I'm pretty sure it has a motherboard that all this stuff connects to. So does the PC. It has an internal storage, SSD. So does the PC. Everything Xbox has or console has, PC has. And actually, it runs better on PC. Runs a lot better. So when I finally got my PC, I was like, man, I'm gonna get a PC. I'm gonna get a PC so bad. And thanks to my lovely wife, I've received one. I got one. That's my journey of getting a PC. All right, we are now at cruise. Let's go ahead and put the VNAV back on. And let's go get some tunes. Look the tunes, run the track. Spell. Manage video. Oops. Didn't mean to have that up there. Inspiration. Auto. Patrick. Don't know his last name. Alright, we are at cruise. Of course, we're still over California. That's, ooh, what a day. Today's Saturday. Today is my Wednesday from work. You know, when you work in the airline business, it's like, you don't know what real day it is. I should get chase plane. I should. I don't know if I actually want to get it. I'm about to start serving snacks and drinks.
In a few moments, we'll be starting our in-flight service. We will be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Please look in your seat back for our list of complimentary and premium drinks.
Let me
Premium drinks are available for a small charge. If you wish to make an additional purchase, please note that we only
I'm
accept
gonna let
credit
people
cards.
out their seats. Welcome to Stream and Chat, ladies and gents. Appreciate you stopping by. Going Captain DMV some love. We got an hour and 39 minutes until we are on the ground with 470 nautical miles till top of descent. It seems long, but it's really a short trip. my lovely wife. I had to be in the video. All right, let's line up our heading. And then 343 coming up on the heading. $417 nautical miles to top of descent. We are almost out of California. No, Assassin's Creed came out 2 days ago. Yeah, I gotta get that. I don't know why, but why does they feel like Friday to me? I just don't. Today is Saturday. on sale. PU air career overhead panel is still on sale. But I need some type of stand for it though. I don't want to use a desk stand. I need a stand. See something over. Oops. Panel. Thing. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm just trying to look for what stand I can buy when I get the overhead panel. A VESA mount bracket. That's on eBay. does this come with like screws or anything? See if there's any $75 by $75 and $100 by $100. Best amount. And 4 screws only. M4 screws. So this will work right here. This will work right here. That's only $27. I think I found my winner, ladies and gents. just need it like right here. Right here, facing this way. I might have to scoot my PC over that way. Just a tad. Alright. 288 nautical miles to the top of the descent. Alright, ladies and gents, I'll be right back. Gotta use the restroom. son. There we go. Now I'm back. We're still over California. Still over California. And we're almost an hour into the flight. Still over California. We're about to get out of California now and head into Oregon. But we're almost an hour into the flight and we're still in California, over California. That's how big California is. I will have to go and get some N4 screws. I don't think these come with screws. This might be more suited. Versus this one. I mean, versus this one. Does it come with any screws? Because if not, I might have to buy some screws. Still haven't left California yet, and we are an hour into our flight. Still haven't left California yet. Upper Alkali Lake. Man, that stuff looks beautiful. I doubt it, but I'm gonna check anyway. See if he responded. No, he hasn't responded yet. Oh, he's offline. That's why. Maybe reference to you. He's all my. Oh, okay. Alright, we should be. Alright, we're now finally in Oregon. Finally crossing into Oregon. Got 173 nautical miles to the top of our descent. We got an hour and 5 minutes till we are on the ground. So in 72 miles, we're going to prepare for our descent. And yeah, get ready for landing. Got a 93 satisfactory for our passengers. That means they like our flying. 232 on the heading. Mhm. And we are moving. What up? What up? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream chat. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm your boy Captain DMB, and we are almost to Seattle. We are exactly an hour away till we are on the ground, and we have 135 nautical miles until we are sending. We just left LA. Live time, live weather. Just to give y'all a little update on what's going on. And you're gone again. Let's go, let's go. That's why they give people chances to leave and they don't leave. Man, this thing looks nice. can't wait till I upgrade my PC. But that's like way down the line. I want to upgrade my CPU first before I get a bigger and more powerful graphics card. And I do need some more storage. I need to upgrade my CPU. I want to upgrade my storage. Right now I got what, 4 or 5 terabytes of storage. I think I got 5 terabytes. Yeah, 5 terabytes of storage. This is Gen 4. I need Gen 5. I need a little bit faster speeds. I need to upgrade my RAM, my memory. I got 32 gigs. I need at least 64. And of course, my graphics card. I will be upgrading that. I mean, I love my 5070 Ti. I love it. You know, I gotta get the big boy. I gotta get that 5090. I gotta come up with like $4,000 to get that 5090. And get that 5090 and get a more powerful CPU. Man, this I can run everything on. I can go on settings and run everything on Ultra. But you know, I got my 5070 Ti, 16 gigs of VRAM. That's good enough. You need at least about 8, well, gigabytes of VRAM. I got 16, which is just fine. Oh, okay. We are less than 100 miles away from descent. So we are 99 nautical miles till top of descent. Let's go ahead and prep ourselves for descent. I just having to look over. 322. Okay, on the heading. All right. So let's go back to Navigraph. And let's go to ILS. Localizer frequency is 110.75. Go into the radio. One 110.75. All right, that's set. And our final approach course is 164. All right. Let's go. Oops, I forgot I got this. And our altimeter is 299.8. And our altitude to get down is flight level 240. What was it? Two 40. Yep, 240. All right. We are prepped for our descent. Oh, our minimums. minus 200, as always. We're about halfway through Oregon. All right, we are set. We are set and prepped. 69 nautical miles till we're starting to go down. When we 20 nauticals 20 nauticals away, that's when I'm gonna get everybody seated. Oh shoot, forgot. All right, 57 nautical miles, about 51 minutes away until we are on the ground. We're coming through some clouds. Got some clouds out there. Getting a little foggy out there. All right, we got 45 nautical miles. 44. Still over Oregon. I think we're gonna get there. I think we're gonna get into Seattle a little early. All right, matter of fact, we can go ahead and start now. Get everybody in their seats. Seatbelts are on. Means get your butts in the seats and let's go. 25 nautical miles till until we're descending. Why are we descending now? Oh, I was about to say. I'm about to say, why are we shouldn't be descending now. Yo, get away from me for a second. It's stupid. All right, come up on our descent. All right, we start making our way downtown, walking fast. Yo. 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 Sound good, didn't it? All right, we should be hitting what? Tell it's gonna be a little bumpy heading into Seattle. I didn't know Portland, Oregon airport that's right there on the border. It's right there on the border of Washington, Oregon. All right, got some clouds ahead of us. See if this weather radar works. All right, coming down on 33,000 feet and descending. All right, we're gonna play one more song. Coming up on 31,000 feet. Still descending. Engines are good at 44%. Got 6,500 pounds of fuel left. All right, coming up on 29,000. I did say that was the last song. Alright, we're gonna let this song play out. 336 on the heading. Welcome, ladies and gents, into the chat. Appreciate you stopping by. Showing Captain DMV some love. All right, coming up on 26,000. All right, Steve. Okay, got you. All right, 36 minutes until we are on the ground. All right, coming up on 25,000. All right, let's go down to 220. I keep forgetting to turn this on. That's it for the music. We gotta concentrate. All right, we are now in Washington, state of Washington. Drag required. Alrighty. Mm-hmm. Well, 12. Oh, yeah, I'm about to land. Yeah, when people come in and look at it, and they pop back out. Box. Well, probably. Poor thing. Oh, right there. All right. 337. Wait for it. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. All right, coming up on 18,000. Get ready to hit the transition over and the altimeter. There you go. Your mama. Mm-hmm. All right, 12,000. And Hawk. My big back infinity. Don't steal my line. I had it 25 years ago. All right, Pikes. Okay, 12. All right, we are on the profile, so we're good to go. All right, come up on passing 15,000 feet. The ground is getting awfully closer. Oh, damn, we still got the speed brakes up. Oh, let me check what gate Alaska goes to. Okay, let's go. We're gonna go to. It looks like we're gonna hold at 12,000. Look like that's D3. We're gonna park at D3. Oh, we gotta ready to go to 10,000 feet. Kofe. And then breathe. Mm-hmm. All right. $352 on the heading. I'm up on 11,000. We're set our speeds for landing. Big back. This game, man. I said you big back ability. Airlines for it. Yes, big back. Hard big back affinity. I had it first. Let's go ahead and get our landing lights and
We have begun our final descent into Seattle. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
let's go and switch over radios. Right passing 9,000 feet. I was saying on the 7,000. $345. We're down to 6,000. Oh, we're not going that high. We're not going up that way. We're going to Agani. Oh, I was like, where's these waypoints on my? Okay, yeah, we're not going that high. Going to here, make a right turn, make another right turn, and line ourselves up. All right, let's see. If you look out, oops, there you go. There's Seattle. All right. What's going on, peoples? We're about to make our final. About to make our final. Well, about to make. We're about to be on final. Try to get it out. We're about to make this right turn and be on our final. Go ahead and start getting some flaps. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Start slowing this puppy down. About to vector ourselves to Agani. Agani. All right, let's go ahead, execute. Let's go level change. Go ahead, arm our approach. One 165. All right. Let's go ahead and oops. Not yet, not yet. Yeah, Seattle. Yeah, downtown Seattle. One 165 on the heading. 164. All right, let's go ahead and get our landing gears down. Let's go ahead while it's fresh in my mind. Get the recording going. All right, got 3 greens on the landing gear. Let's go flaps again. Flaps 25. Alright, if we are yes, we can stay at 5,000 just in case we have to do a go around.
2,500.
Slow it down. All right. Glide slope is captured. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, just in time and for the landing. All right, let's go. Flaps 30. 139. On speed. Oh, a little turbulence. Let's go for a flat. Oh, come on, get it better, get it together, get it together. All right, we're gonna take over because my aircraft.
500.
Let's get it back over. Let's get it back over. Ooh. Yeah. All right, we're gonna make this left turn.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Seattle. The local time is 7:23 p.m. and it's currently about 73 degrees Fahrenheit. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have shifted during the flight. We thank you for flying with us and we hope to see you again soon.
That was a little spicy. But I got it down, ladies and gents. That was a little spicy. I definitely gotta check the replay on that one. That was spicy. We said we were going to D3. No, Alaska. This was actually a good flight. I know our APU switch power over. So as soon as we pull up into the spot, I can just go ahead and shut engines down. This was a good flight. All right, not this right turn, but the next right turn. Yeah, it was that final was really windy. All right, this up and coming right turn. D3 is is straight ahead of us. Yep. D3 is right in front of us. Oh shit, that's D4. That's, you know what? Yeah, we'll switch it. D3's right there. That's all. That's all good. Just a quick change. I know. I know. All right, let's go set parking brake. And we can cut engine 1 and engine 2. Turn off. Turn off light. Yaw damper. And all right, let's go ahead and get our set chocks. Disarm the doors. Get GSX. Requested boarding. Ground power. Yep.
Goodbye.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Gonna connect ground power. Thank you. All right, and we can shut APU off. All right. We are deboarding. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to I said Alaska, Seattle. See, when I was pulling into the gate, I was looking at the D3 sign. I thought D3 was straight ahead, but no, that's just letting you know D3 is at that. That's the jet bridge for D3, and D3 is on that side over there to the right. See that threw me off. Kind of threw me off. But it's all good. We went to D4. Beautiful scenery. They don't have a really big tower here. I mean, it's tall enough, but hey. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. They got a tower all the way over there. About to say, because I said that tower ain't too big. The ATC ain't too big, but never mind. I say it over there. What's up, Wendell? Going on, my brother? All right. Let's go ahead and let's check our landing rate. Let's go ahead and end this flight. Landing rating was a 252. I think we did a little bit better than that. But it was, like I said, it was a spicy landing because once we got into final, it was like really rocky. So that might be correct. I still believe that, I got a better landing out of that. Close packets. All right. What we're going to do, we're going to go straight into, let's go to, oops. Let's go into menu. Hold on. First of all, let's go to GSX and restart it. Let's go check our landing. Go to replay. All right, we're gonna go to PMDG setup and go to panel state load approach, and we're going to execute that. Go outside. Go ahead, close that. Yeah, landing lights, taxi lights on. All right, let's go back outside. And let's go to replay. You can see off the replay. Look at that. This is on final. Play. Excuse me. This is on final. I don't know where this wind came from, but we was fighting. Man, what? What? A 252? Man, what? Oh, play. What? 252 my butt. Look up, bruh. Man, what chat? What y'all think, man? Was that a 252? I gotta learn to stop slamming the nose gear now. Man, what y'all think, chat? What y'all think? Was that a greaser? Was that a was that buttermilk, buttercream, shea butter, buttercup? Well, what y'all think? Oh, we got one more outside. Man, that was nice. Let me get one from the inside view. Let's see what our passengers saw. He barely even knew I was on the ground. It's just that it just got real spicy. And that final, just that wind, that crosswind, it was just whew. All right, one more. And we're going to call it. Man, that was a greaser to me. That was a greaser. That was a greaser. That was a greaser. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentle people, it is about that time. Thank you for all who were in the stream, in the chat, or just stop by to say that you were here. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in. Before you leave out, please do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button to help my channel grow. I do appreciate it. I shall return on Tuesday. Tuesday. Figure out where we're gonna go from there. We might leave out of Seattle and go somewhere else, maybe to Boise, Idaho, or something. We go somewhere different from time to time. But yeah, you can catch me again on Tuesday, same time, same place, at 7:45. Thank you for all who was here. And you know what I always say: be good. If you can't be good, be safe. Can't be safe, name it after me. Peace.